Greetings from your queen of Ooga Booga, that is. Hi, everybody. This is Sally Diane, and welcome to my channel, the Queen of Ooga Booga. And today I'm looking at our favorite ex-royals, Prince Harry and the Duchess, I think she is, Meghan Markle. And I'm going to do a tarot card reading for them. But in going through the internet and the pictures I could find of them, I actually found pictures of both of their hands where I could read their hands. So we're going to start out, whose hand should we start out with? Let's start out with Harry, since he's right in front of me. And Harry has a deep lifeline. When I look at his lifeline, I don't think it's any surprise to anybody that this is a guy that likes to take a big bite out of life. He wants to be happy, he wants to enjoy life, and he wants to be free. It really doesn't surprise me that he's chosen to leave the royal family. I'm pretty sure that Meghan Markle was just an excuse for him to do it. When I look at the shape of his hands, I do see somebody who is organized, but there is just a little bit of creativity there. So I hope he develops that. He might need that to express himself. He is an expressive fella. He's really strong in the area of communication and leadership. Well, he was born to that. In his pinky finger, I do see a separation here. So again, it's right in his hands that he would put distance between himself and the whole royal thing. I don't think he really he has a humanitarian side to him. And so it's hard for him to square how he feels about humanity and people and equality in general and the existence of a monarchy. So again, not surprised he left. When I look at the difference between his left and his right hand, which is his map hand and his life hand, what he was born with and what he's done with it, I see somebody he's got this really odd configuration with his head and his heart line. He's got a perfectly good headline. He's got a perfectly good heart line. This is where I see the humanitarian. This is where I see an independent thinker and a logical thinker. But running right through the middle of it is a big fat simian line. And the simian line is a line, usually it's the head and the heart line wound up into one. And it indicates somebody who has anger management problems, who has a hard time sorting out their heads from their hearts, who probably make a lot of decisions based more on emotion than logic. That's what the simian line brings. And he has all three, which I haven't seen very many times in my life. So that, believe it or not, segues into Meghan Markle, who strangely enough has the same configuration in her hand, with the heart line and the head line and the simian line right in between. So they are more matched souls than you would think. And they both kind of want to separate from their family and separate from the things that they were told when they were children. But it's just they're separating from a different life. Each one. They come from different roots, but they're both trying to separate from their roots and establish themselves. So just as Harry's put distance between himself and his family, Meghan has done the same with hers. And that includes even her mother. It has to be fair. So they're both kind of setting themselves up as independent people. That works for them. So now that I've taken a peek into their hands, I'm going to do a tarot card reading and see what the next little while brings for Meghan and Harry. Harry and Meghan. Shuffle the cards for Harry and Meghan. What does the last little bit? Well, let's look at the rest of the year for them. They've been making the news a little bit. They've even gotten an honorable mention in the upcoming election. Apparently, Mr. Trump is not a fan. Well. So I know that you can't see the cards, so I'm going to hold them up as I put them down. The first card we get, and we're just going to, I'm just doing a random reading here, okay? So the first card I get is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups to me talks about a second child coming on the way. And the second child is going to be a boy as well. And the two of them like being parents because they call them, they think of them as our two little angels, which is very cute and very sweet. And you have the Six of Wands here. Usually the Six of Wands is a good card, but one of the things I get with this one is talking about the staff, you know, the maids and the cooks and what have you. We might have a leak from the Harry and Meghan's household. So one of the maids or maybe the cooks, I'm getting more of the cook, somebody that works in their kitchen might be talking to the media, telling their secrets. So, and I haven't shown the rest of it. This is the Six of Wands. This is where I see the chef, you know, somebody from the kitchen, and that's just the one that happens to draw my eye. But when I see all the different careers here, it just looks to me like it would be a royal staff. It feels like a royal staff. But when I look right here, I almost feel like there's something spilling out, something spilling out. Then also with them, they have the Six of Coins. This is a card of victory. This is it. When I see this, it looks to me like they're very proud of themselves. You know, where they feel like they've got, because it has already come out that they already have a contract with Netflix to do some shows. But this card tells me they're going to find out that they stand to make a lot more money than they thought doing those shows. So the idea of putting Meghan and Harry on TV, oh, the world loves it. I love it. Trust me, I'll be watching. So we have the Hanged Man. And when I do the readings for the celebrities, I let the cards stay reversed. And I will read the cards reversed. When I look at the Hanged Man, what I see here is money pouring out. So it's a really good thing that they're finding out they're bringing more money in, because it's certainly pouring out. They may be getting sticker shock, not just from life in California, but how much life out from under the umbrella of the royalty of the Buckingham Palace, how much that actually costs. And I would have to apply that to Harry more than Meghan, because Meghan knows what it's like to live in California. She knows how much it costs. And I put that in because the next card that came up in my spread was this one. the star, and in the star, I see that as being her. She was a star before. She'll be a star again. She will also help Harry to adjust to life in Los Angeles. And Prince Harry loves this life. I do believe they will stay in the Los Angeles area for at least 3 years until they have their second child and their second child is up and walking around. The final card is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about the ongoing battles they have. And guess what? That of course is with the paparazzi and the media. They have a really hard time with that. And they're discovering that they don't have the same kind of protections here in Los Angeles as they did within the umbrella, the security umbrella of the Secret Service. Finally, before the end of the year, they will get a consultant from Buckingham Palace. So the monarchy is going to send them a consultant to help them deal with the media problem. And I do believe that Buckingham Palace will also help them out with lawyers and the like. This decision of theirs to back off from the monarchy is fully understood and supported by the monarchy. But they won't let Meghan and Harry be plastered all over the newspapers. They are going to send them a little bit of extra protection from the paparazzi. So we're just going to draw 2 more cards on the year for Meghan and Harry. We're going to start out with the rest of the year for Harry, and that's just the rest of 2020. And it is the Falling Tower. So it's a hard year for Harry emotionally just because he is dealing with a little bit more open and unprotected lifestyle. And it's an adjustment. And then for Meghan, you have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Coins. But it's also reversed. What this tells me is that Meghan will be pregnant before the end of the year. So we'll probably hear about it by spring. I only give this pregnancy only has about a 60 to 80% chance of succeeding because I see pregnancy is problematic for her going forward. Other than that, they're hard at work in front of the camera, just like your queen is on some days. So thank you very much for tuning in. Tune in again. Remember to like and subscribe. Tune in on 9 o'clock Sunday nights for Psychic Sundays Live with your Queen of Ooga Booga, Sally Diane. And have a great week. Bye-bye.